Happy new moon in Sagittarius. This is coming at the heels of a Scorpio new moon and a Taurus full moon that brought in so much new that we're still trying to shake up and shake away the fears, old belief systems, and resistances in general in order to continue pushing forward. And this new moon in Sagittarius is helping with that a lot. But it's not going to be extreme. It's going to be gentle and it's going to be thoughtful. That's because Mercury is already retrograde in Sagittarius and Mars is going to go retrograde in a few days in Leo and in Cancer. So to say that we're thoughtful before acting is an understatement. But it's all because the degree of change that's happening is so profound and unprecedented that it requires this level of preparation and mindfulness. So even when it feels like you're taking 2 steps forward and 1 step back, or maybe even 1 step forward and 2 steps back, just remember that there's no going back. The new has arrived and we're always moving forward even when there are ebbs and flows. So 2 main themes of this new moon are taking action even when the bigger picture is not really visible, trusting that every action is a piece of a greater whole and that we're being guided by our higher mind in the direction that's needed, and surrendering to periods of needing to figure things out emotionally or mentally, even when it's frustrating. And here's the technical details behind those themes. So Mercury is in the midst of going back and forth opposing Jupiter and Gemini, figuring out some pieces before moving on from the current theme that it's been helping you to take action on. This isn't an easy process because both Mercury and Jupiter are in the opposite sign that they're usually comfortable in. And they're also trying to bring together opposing energies. But it's not going to last that long, and on January 2nd it'll finalize when Mercury leaves its shadow zone. And Mars is technically in a trine aspect with this new moon, but it's 4 degrees away and it is going to go retrograde. So there's a sense of unfinished business or something not being able to culminate just yet. And the story is going to continue until May of 2025 when Mars leaves its shadow zone. But that timeline is not really something to be discouraged about because it just speaks to the enormous work that's being put in to what's being built right now. And what's going to be delivered is massive change and the sturdiness that comes with the level of detail that's being figured out. So if I were to boil this down to one idea, this new moon is about appreciating the clarity of vision that's available to come back to whenever we feel hurled around in different directions, and appreciating the unconscious or semi-conscious emotional processes that are going on in the background, and using that to take action in the direction that the heart is guiding you towards.